Hello, today we are doing part 2 of Get to Know Autumn Grace Hart-Washington. So, I'm starting today on question 36. What do you consider the most important event of your life so far? So Autumn's most important, I believe, would be her joining the military, because as I've probably explained in the last video, that Autumn and her family have a long line of German soldiers, so that was really important to her, and all of that. Question 37. Who has had the most influence on you? Again, I know I've touched a bit of this on the last video, but her father and grandfather, great-grandfather, and so forth have always been the biggest influence on her, because they've taught her a lot of things, like self-discipline, restraint, all that. So those are her biggest influencers that have impacted her, as well as her mother. She's also been a big influence to her. Question 38. What do you consider is your greatest achievement? I think her greatest achievement would be maybe it would probably be starting a new life and rebuilding the Saints after she awoke from a coma. I feel like that is also her greatest achievement. Question 39. What is your greatest regret? Her greatest regret would probably, oh man, not killing Dex sooner, I guess. Oh no. But yeah, like, I feel like trusting Dex was probably the biggest regret that she has. Number 40. What is the most evil thing you have ever done? The most evil thing she's probably ever done would be probably besides murdering, probably lying to her sister, I guess, because I know at one point she's maybe told her a little white lie, for because originally she didn't want Ember to come to America, because you know it's America. And she didn't want her to get killed by any rival gangs, but hey, it turned out rather well. But hey, you know, it's whatever. Number 41. Do you have a criminal record of any kind? Yeah, she does. First degree murder, assault, second degree murder, all that jazz, because obviously she's the leader of the Saints, and she's done a lot of crazy shit. When was the time you were most frightened? Is number 42. I believe it would probably be when she was younger. first mission, well, not first mission, but one of the first few missions she had in her time in the military was when she saw one of her good comrades die under her command, and she was very, very much afraid. Not only for her life, but what the family of her fallen comrade would have thought of her. Number 43. The most embarrassing moment of your life so far. I think the most embarrassing would be, I don't know. Can't really think of it on the top of my head. I don't know. If I think of something or remember something, I'll come back to that. Question 44. If you could change one thing from your past, what would it be and why? Okay, Autumn would change a lot of things, actually. First thing she would change is she would be in the military longer, because she was honorably discharged from duty because of a spinal injury, which basically costed her from continuing to serve. So she would change that, hopefully prevent that from happening. And another thing she would change would be her index getting together. I feel like that really fucked her over, and she just, I don't know, she felt stupid and dumb for doing that, but it's a tie between those two. Question 45. What is your best memory? So far her best memory is getting married to Pierce and actually finding the one, if you know what I mean. Because before that, she didn't believe in that sort of shit. Like, she knew, like, she was gonna find someone and all that, but she didn't worry herself over finding, like, the one so quickly, especially when she had a gang to run and everything. What is your worst memory? For question 46. So her worst memory would have been the death of Lynn, because she felt like she didn't deserve to die. She feels like it's her fault for her death. She blames a lot of deaths on herself, because she always feels like she could have done something to prevent that. So, are you more optimistic or pessimistic? Honestly, so how Autumn is, I wouldn't say she's neither. I guess you could say she's down the middle, because she prepares for the worst and hopes for the best, if you know what I mean. So that's kind of where her mindset is for everything. 48. What is your greatest fear? So her greatest fear is losing more people that she cares about, like Pierce, her sister, Kid, the rest of her lieutenants, and all of that. So she's really afraid of losing people she cares about. For her question 49, what are your religious views? Okay, so Autumn's views, she has more spiritual views because she believes in a higher power, but she's not Christian, nor is she anything else. So she's spiritual. She believes in higher power and all of that. So question 50 is political views. So she doesn't give a shit. Well, she does care, but at the same time she doesn't. You know, she's kind of in between because she will vote for the one who is willing to make change and not, you know, all bark and no bite, if you know what I mean. So question 51, views on sex. So Autumn thinks, you know, sex is great and all, but would it be something she'd do all the time? No, it wouldn't. So question 52, in your opinion, what is the most evil thing someone could do? They could try and mess with the people she holds dear, because in history that just proves that they will end up dying. They'll end up dead, their loved ones dead, you know, just to get the message across that, you know, don't mess with her or the people she cares about. So question 53, do you believe in soulmates, true love? So I did touch base on this a little bit before. She does, but she spend a whole lot of time looking for it? No, she didn't, because it was sort of really put on the back burner and everything. Question 54, what do you base success on? So this could go into all different ways. Autumn really bases her success on outcome, on how well it went, and all of that. So that's how she bases her success on. She also bases her success on format, so how the format went onto it. I don't know how well I described that, but hey, it's whatever. So question 55, how honest are you about your thoughts and feelings with yourself? Autumn, and I know this is gonna fit in with 56, but Autumn is very blunt with her, how she feels and what she thinks. Like, she makes it known, so she's very, very honest with herself. And as for others, she's very, very upfront and honest with what she thinks and how she feels. You know, like if Pierce is being an idiot and being a dumbass, she'll fucking call his ass out on it. She'll tell him to stop. So, question 57, do you have any biases or prejudices? I don't know, she tries to keep herself open-minded, so I can't really think of something that she's really biased against. But I will go back to this question, of course, probably later on or something. So question 58, is there anything you would absolutely refuse to do under any circumstances? She would refuse to give up her lieutenants or anything. She would refuse to basically rat them out and everything. And to tie in with 59 is, why would you refuse it? She would refuse it because snitches get stitches and end up in ditches. So that's what she lives by. Question 60. Who or what, if anything, would you die for? Autumn would die for the people that she holds close to. Like before, Pierce, Shondi, Kid, her lieutenants, basically any of her saints. That's mainly what she's most, is like, she would fight a bear for them. She wouldn't take a bullet, no. Because why would she take a bullet for someone when she could fight a 1,500-pound bear? Makes more sense. Question 61, sorry. What do you feel the most passionate about? She's very passionate about her accomplishments as a soldier, as, a gang leader, and basically everything that she's done up to this point. Yeah. So question 63, what one act are you most ashamed of? So she's most ashamed of being discharged honorably from the military. She feels like she is a coward to her homeland of Germany. She feels like she's a disgrace, which is not exactly the case, because she's really not. People see her as a hero, a war hero, anything but a disgrace and coward. Question 64. Are you a leader or follower? She's a leader, obviously. That's how she's successful with running her gang so well. Yeah. So, question 65. In general, how do you treat people who you don't know well? She treats them the way, she'd want to be treated, and how they are going to treat her. So if they're going to be nice with her, she's going to be nice back. That's how she goes. But if they're being an asshole, she's going to be an asshole back. Question 66. How do you treat people who you do know? Basically the same way as number 65, because she still believes in treat others how you want to be treated. So if you're, like I said, if they're gonna be stupid and act like an asshole, she's gonna be an asshole back, Question 67. Who do you respect the most and why? So she respects her parents the most, for obvious reasons. Her father was in the military, her mother's, take no shit kind of gal, just like her father, and they really raised her to be a tough son of a bitch. So question 68. Who are your friends? So she has a lot of friends within the Saints, like Shondi, Johnny, Mandy, Les, Kid, Themos, Angel, Kinsey, all of that. And as for 69, who is your best friend? Well, she has a lot of best friends. She has Mandy, Les, Kid, Johnny. So those are kind of her best friends. Um, Number 70, ever been in love? She has with Dex and currently with Pierce. 71, who do you consider family? So outside of her blood family, so basically not including Ember, she considers Kid, Johnny, Shandi, well, I guess not including her because she's technically married to Ember, but okay. So not including her, it would be Kid, Mandy, Les, Johnny, Kinsey, even. So question 72, how close are you to your family? So Autumn is very close with her sister, Ember, and she's always been close with her family, like her parents, uncle. I don't even think she has an uncle. Anyways, but her grandparents and all of that. Family has always been like one of the top priorities to her. Who do you turn to in desperate times and why? So that is for 73. She, depending on the situation, she'll turn to Mandy and Les. She'll turn to Kid, her husband Pierce, because those are the people she'll trust the most, and she'll also trust Johnny because like I said, depending on the situation, depending on what expertise they know behind in that sort of area of where she needs advice on or needs some like pep talk or whatever. So question 74, who do you trust to protect you and why? So she trusts, like, again, a few people. Mandy, Les, Johnny, Pierce, Kid, them, because they're really close, and with Kid, they are, Autumn basically saved his life, and Kid sort of sees it as he's gonna save her life if the time comes, and all of that. And so it's a mutual respect thing too, because not only with Autumn and Kid, but with Autumn and the others that I've mentioned, like they respect each other, and they would do anything for each other. So question 75, who do you despise the most and why? So she despises Dex and Julius because they're two-faced pieces of shits. Basically, it's how she sees them as. Question 76. Who do you tend to argue or avoid conflict? She tends to avoid conflict because she just doesn't have fucking time with it. Like, if you got a problem with her, she'll, talk it out either over drinks or through a fist fight, whichever one is good with her. Question 77. Do you care what others think of you? She doesn't care about, what other people think of her. Like, if someone thinks she's a total bitch, okay, cool, she won't care. Like, she doesn't care about what other people think. Like, she only controls what she can control, not what other people think and what they do. So question 78. She is a cis straight woman. That is what she is. Question 79. Do you have a significant other? Yeah, she does. It is Pierce Washington, and to describe him, he's a hardworking man. He can be an idiot and obnoxious and rambunctious at times. But she still loves him. Question 81 is, what is a perfect romantic date? So for her, it would probably be, honestly, she doesn't care, like, what they do, as long as, he meant well, and he meant good, and he put a lot of, like, heart into it, and everything. Yeah, that works for her. So, question 82. Best sexual partner. Pierce. 83. Worst sexual partner. Dex. 84. Worst thing you've done to someone you love. It would probably be maybe lie to them to an extent. Like, not like heavily lie, but like a little white lie, That's probably the worst thing she's done. Besides, teasing him out of all shits and giggles, 85. What is / are your favorite hobbies / pastimes? So Autumn really likes to read and everything. She likes to watch TV, or she likes to train. Those are her favorite sort of pastimes and all that. Question 86. What is your most prized possession? Her most prized possessions would be the medals she's earned from the army and all that. So that is like her most prized thing on this earth. Question 87. Favorite color? Despite purple, she kind of likes, not all, but like some of the darker colors, like navy blue, and like neutral colors. She doesn't like the color brown or yellow. That's just, unless the yellow is neon or pastel. That's it. Favorite food? She has a lot of favorite German food that she tends to make when she's, really in the mood for that. But she really likes pasta with cheese, like grated cheese on it. She really likes that. Favorite movie? Well, she really does like the documentaries. I know it's not a movie, but she really likes those documentaries of historical events and all of that. So she really likes them. She really likes war documentaries and all that, because who doesn't? Question 90. Favorite TV show? Her favorite TV show is Bobby and Amber, because why not? Question 91. What, if anything, do you like to read? So she really likes to read, a variety of things. She likes to read autobiographies. She likes to read sort of post-apocalyptic sort of genres, fantasy to an extent, and all of that. So she really likes to read a variety of novels. Question 92. What style of music do you like? So she kind of likes the early pop, R&B, um, all of that. She really does like a lot of German artists because why not? Um, Question 93. What is your idea of good entertainment? Good entertainment would be like going to a concert, watching a musical or whatever. Those are that's kind of like what she likes. Question 94. Do you smoke? Occasionally she will. Um, Sometimes she'll smoke a cigar, like if let's say she had a long day, of course she's gonna, pop open a cigar or whatever. And the same goes for 95 with drinking. If she had a long day or a long week, or if she's just, going out with Mandy, Les, Kid, for drinks, of course she'll, have drinks. Question 96, drugs. Again, sometimes she'll smoke glow dust. Again, if she's stressed or had a long day, week, whatever. 97, typical Friday night. Well, that depends, if she's doing work, like, taking care of something for the gang, or if she's not doing that, she will be at home with Pierce, chilling out, or she'll be with her friends, then the gang, and all that. So, question 98, what would be the perfect gift for you? A new gun. She would love a new gun. And all that. So, question 99, rain or sun, and why? Honestly, Autumn doesn't care. She doesn't care about either one. Like, she doesn't prefer either the rain or the sun. I mean, she's never been picky with that. And same goes for day or night. She doesn't care. Like, if she's got, like, especially with time, day or night, like, if she's got something to do, she's gonna do it. Question 101. What makes you laugh? Pierce and his humor. Sometimes he can make really bad jokes and, but, also her friends also make her laugh. Some comedies make her laugh. 102. What shocks / offends you? So she will, find it very offensive if someone tries to come for her nationality for being a German. Like, that just sets her right off. 103, how do you deal with stress? Literally. Smoking, drinking, drugs, or spending some time with her family and friends. Are you spontaneous or do you always need a plan? She always needs a plan. She needs a plan because she's so used to having one. And she feels like if she doesn't have a plan, then, well, shit. She's kind of screwed. You know. So it's something that she always does. So 105, any pet peeves? She has quite a bit. She doesn't like being talked over. She doesn't like to be disrespected, like heavily disrespected. She doesn't like it when people talk with your mouth full, because that's nasty as fuck. She doesn't like liars, deserters, and all of that. So yeah, I'm probably going to finish the rest of this in the next video and everything. So yeah, because we're getting near to the end. But yeah, if you like the video, please comment, like, subscribe, do all that sort of stuff. And when I'm done with Autumn, if you want to see another OC of mine, like Alda Shepherd, Zuka Curie, Mariah Nelson, or if you even want to see one of Ember, Autumn's sister, go ahead and leave it in the comments. But yeah, other than that, I'll see you all later.